Alright friends, welcome back to another video on building multipurpose Laravel and Livewire application. And in this video, we'll be working on showing the preview image instantly when someone changes the image over here. So first of all, let me give you the demo of what we're gonna build on this video. So when someone click over here to change the image, then the window will pop up and we can select the specific image. So for now, let me select this one. And the image got selected and we see the preview image instantly. And on the background, we are using Livewire to upload the image. So this can be very useful when we don't want to use Livewire to show the preview image. Because if we use Livewire, then we may need to wait for the response from the server and it will take some time. So we can show the preview image instantly like this. So for this, we are using Alpine and Livewire and then JavaScript file reader. So let's get started building this functionality. So first of all, let's create a Livewire component. So let me open up terminal and then let's do PHP artisan make Livewire instead of admin slash profile slash let's say update profile. Okay, and component got created successfully. So now let's go to routes and then admin.php file, and over here let's do route get and then profile, and the class is update profile. Sure. And then route name is, let's say, profile dot edit. Okay, and update profile got imported over here. So now let me refresh the page and then let's go to admin slash profile, and it is working, right? So for this I have modified this design, so let's use that design, and I have kept inside of resources views and then stops and then profile. So let me copy this and then now let's open update profile, right, and then paste it over here. Let's indent it, hide that, and we are using this design. So let's add the profile link over here as well. So let me go to aside, upload the PHP file, and then let me copy this one, and then over here let's create that name called profile, and then admin.profile.edit. So here if the route is admin slash profile, then we will make them as active, otherwise we will not add that active class. So now if I refresh the page, and it is working. So now when someone click over here, we need to add the design. So let's do that. Go back to update profile and then search for profile, and here we have the profile user image class. So let me go to the end and then let's push the style to our stack called styles, as we have already created that stack on our app.php file. We have already created a stack called styles, so we can push to that stack. So let's push some styling, and the class name is profile user image, and then when someone hover over this image, we will be doing background color, and then let's say for now blue. Okay, yes, and then let's do cursor the pointer so that you will see that pointer, right? So now when someone click on this image, we need to open up the window for selecting that image, right? So let's do that part. So for that, let's go to the top over here. Over here, let's do input and then type of file. Okay. Now if I click over here, then we will see that window, right? But we don't need to make that happen, because actually when someone click on this image, then we want to show this window. So let's do that part. So for now, let's create this as Alpine component. Okay. So over here we can do something like X on click, and on click we can do, let's say for now, let's say alert. Okay. Now if I click over here, we see that alert window, right? So instead of doing alert, let's get this element and then click on that submit button, right? So to do that, let's do X ref as a reference. Let's give it a name as image, and we can use that reference over here using $refs, and this is specific to Alpine.js. And refs dot, the reference name is image, and then we want to create this, right? It is similar to document.querySelector or document.getElement by ID, and we are actually getting this element and then performing the click access. So now let me refresh it and then click on this image, and we see that window. Perfect. So now the next step is to select this image and then replace the image over here. So let's do that. For that, we will be using JavaScript file reader object. So let's do that. So over here on the input, over here, let me hit enter. So over here, let's listen for the change event. So for that, we can do X on change. On change, for now, let's do alert image changed. Okay, so now let's try this out. So if I select this, let's change this, and we are alerting that image got changed, right? We are listening for that change event over here. And on change, we can do, so let's create a file reader object. So to do that, let's do const reader equals to new file reader, and if I do console.log and then reader, and then let's see the output. Okay, and we see the output, which is fine. Okay, and after this we can do reader on load. When the image is loaded successfully, then let's assign the callback. So event, let's use the arrow function. Let's do console.log event.target.result. And finally, we need to do reader read as data URL, and we need to pass the reference name is image, and files the first one. Actually this will be reading the file on the background, and once that is done, we are running this callback. This callback get executed. So for now, here we are doing console.log event.target.result. So let's try this. So let's open up the console, and then let me select another image, and we get this data which is base64 encoded. So we are on the right track. Now finally, once the image is loaded, instead of doing console.log, let's define, first of all, let's define the data. Let's say image preview. By default, let's make this as null, and then over here we can do image preview equals to event.target.result. We can make this. Yeah, once the image is loaded, now we can display the image over here. Let's use x bind and then bind the value to image preview. So currently we don't have any image, so we can add a condition over here. So if there is image preview, then add the image preview, otherwise let's display this default image. Okay, now we see the default image, and when someone try to change that, and it got changed instantly. Fine. But we are not doing anything for uploading the image. But if I refresh the image, then that image is gone because we haven't added the uploading functionality. So first of all, let's change the image over here as well. So when someone click change the image, we need to change it over here and then here as well. So for that, let's simply use JavaScript. Let's go to aside.blade.php file, and over here let's add the ID. Let's give it the ID called profile image, and then go back to update profile, and over here we can simply do document the get element by ID, and then profile image. So assign the source to this value. So for that we need to use backtick and then image preview. Okay, so now let's try this out. Let's change this, and it got changed over here as well. Perfect. So final thing is to upload the image to the server. So let's do using Livewire. So first of all, let me go to update profile, and over here let's use with file upload spread. So with file uploads, and then let's create a public property called image, and then on our update profile .clear.php file we can do wire model to image, and when this image got changed we can listen for that updated hook. So for that we can simply do updated image. When the image is updated, we can, let's say for now, let's say path equals to this image, and then store to the root directory of avatar index. Now here let me dump this path, and then let's try this. Select this image and we get that image path. Perfect. So now let's save this path to our database. So for that we can do authenticated user and then update the avatar to this path, and then we can dispatch the browser event. Let's dispatch browser event called updated, and then we can pass the message called profile changed successfully. Now let's try one more time, and then select this, and it got changed. Profile also changed. If I refresh the page, we don't see that image, right? We see the image over here, but we don't see here. So let's fix that. On update profile image, on the preview image preview, if the image is not found, currently on image preview it is null. So if it is null, we are displaying this image. So instead of putting null as default, let's use authenticated user and then avatar URL. Okay, still we are not getting that image. Let's go to the console, and it is an unexpected token. We see the image preview over here, but it is an unexpected token. So let's fix that. To fix that, we can grab this and we got the image. Nice. Now I think we don't need this, so let's hide that input. So for that we can add class. Let's say class of display of none, and we don't see that. Now let me select this one and then select another image, and the image got uploaded successfully, and we see the instant preview. And if I refresh the page, we get back that image, uploaded image. So let's try with the slow network connection as well to show you, because we are not using Livewire to show that preview image, right? So let's do slow 3G and then change this image, and we still get the image preview instantly, and it is uploading on the server on the backgrounds, and it got uploaded, and we see this success message. So this much for this video. I hope you learned something from this video. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel, as I will be uploading the videos like this. Till then, have a great time, and I will see you in the next one.